Hello everybody and welcome to my next video, next league, exploring Cryptic Shells in Modern. This is Sculptor control or Sculptor control, which is basically a bug control deck with Uro. And this is my front runner for the best Cryptic deck right now. So, what's the reason for it being the best? So, one thing is that I knew I want to play Uro, so I must have, I had to find some kind of a blue-green X shell. So there are basically three options: Band, Bug, and Rug. So I played the Rug, and I disliked the Rug for the reasons that Renin 6 isn't stellar. Okay, Renin 6 doesn't help against Tron, against Prowess decks, against Burn, and its biggest application was in mirror matches or some kind of control mirrors. But other than that, it wasn't very impressive. So its minus was never useful. So it was just kind of 2-mana sorcery, get a land. Now the problem was that it really stretched the mana base because it was a red-green on the second turn. So it was a spell which stretched the mana base and didn't really affect the board state, which I disliked. And it was a 2-mana play which I had to cut against aggro decks, and normally against aggro decks you want to cut the more dead cards and more expensive spells, and that was a 2-mana Planeswalker which was bad against these decks. And so I still on Sultai, because Sultai compared to Band has a Triome, and I really believe that's a big difference, okay? Triome is huge. It smooths out the mana base beautifully. Okay. On top of that, Push is a premier removal spell against these Prowess decks, Burn decks, because it just doesn't give them the velocity which Path does, and I don't see any Path targets that much. Like I don't want to Path a Titan anyway, right? And I also get this type of removal, like Trophy Decay, which helps me against opposing Renin 6s, Teferis, right? And Chalices. It's really a clean answer. I also love the card Cling to Dust. I think it's excellent, and I think that's like a 2 of, I could even play 3. It's just absolutely excellent. And it gives you this kind of, main deck, hate against opposing Snapcaster Mages, Uros, against Dredge. It's a life cushion against Prowess decks and Burn decks, so love it. Now the mana base, it's something people overlook very often, and I don't want you to do that. So it should not be overlooked that I play 0 colorless lands, and I want to remain it that way. When I play 3 color control decks, which I just don't, because I hate the mana bases, I'm certainly not going to play colorless lands. Like people play Bunt with no Triome and with Field of Roots, and I think that's just suicidal. Like I don't understand how you could play an average mana base with colorless lands and play snakes, for example, because it means that you either find basics, at which point your mana base is very shaky, and if you draw a Field of Ruin, it's very bad, or you find fetches, you find shocks, at which point the mana base is more painful, your snakes are off, right? So like, you either make your mana base even worse in-game to make the snake work, but only turn 3 the earliest, or you find shocks, at which point you just play a snake, which is 2-mana draw chump, right? But it's not really a chump, because Prowess decks will just dart it off. So, and there's no Triome. So I settle on Bug for now, and this is basically the core which I don't want to touch. And these are my, let's say, flex-ish slots, a Typhoon, a Snare, and a Cast Down. We'll see what these become. Other than that, it's pretty stock. I really like Thought Scour, which I have actually got altered to Thought Scour, which I really like. It fuels Cling to Dusts, it fuels Uro, it fuels Snapcaster Mages, and it actually shouldn't be underrated because it allows you to actually cast like Escape Uro without having to cast the front half, which is average. So I've had games where I just could Escape Uro turn 4, which is excellent because you turn 1 Scour, then you interact a bit, and then you just Escape Uro, and it's absolutely unbelievable. And as far as sideboard is concerned, rejection for Tron, you know, tags Chalice on the draw, tags anything, even if they have Cavern, it tags Ballista, Ugin, Karn. Awesome card. Aether Gust, the most flexible, probably sideboard card for blue decks nowadays. Ashiok against Scapeshift decks and Graveyard decks. Lantern against Graveyard decks. Explosives. If you've been following me, you know that, you know, whatever the control deck I play, 2 colors, 3 colors, there are always 2 explosives in my sideboard. And Veil for some kind of blue control mirror matches. So that's basically the shell which I'll be playing a league with. What can I say? Let's get to the league, and please remember, if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel for more content like this. See you match 1. Match 1, let's begin. Let me just high good luck my opponent there. And let's play a league with Scour control. This hand is excellent, absolutely excellent. It has the turn 1 Triome, which lets the whole deck function very, very well, like the mana base function very, very well. So they begin probably like a blue-red Prowess deck, yeah. That's fine. Oh, that's a push over the top. So actually, so remember that Scalding Tarn is the worst fetch, right? Because it doesn't find any basics. So if I want to shock or Triome, it's best to use the Tarn. So I could go Watery Grave, Breeding Pool, probably. So let's do that. Begin with a Scalding Tarn. And then let's see what happens. They play a Soulscar Mage. They follow it up with something, I presume, like an opt. Sure, I can always yield to the triggers, let them always yield. And now what's key here is that I really want to wait until opposed blocks, because they might use some kind of other spell. They don't. I almost want to find a Triome because I know how much it adds, but I really don't want to lose this game on the tempo front. I could just play an island for the mana leak, but I think I want to play this removal game, because if I play Trophy here, then I have Snap push there. So we'll see what happens. They bolt. This could actually be a basic forest. And I think that could be the case here. Let's actually play it slow. And I play 2 forests in my deck because I want basic lands for Uro, basically, for Uro Escape. So that's the logic. What's bad about this play is that... okay. There's nothing bad about this play then. But what I wanted to say is that they could have followed up with this entity, right? Because they've cast Bolt and I give them mana. So there was an argument just to take 2 Lava Dart Mage. Sure. I don't care really, and like I don't care about these bolts because I know like all my like Cling to Dusts and Uros stabilize very well. Okay, they bolt me and now they play Bedlam Reveler. That's why they were so aggressive with that, because normally they would have kept it, right, for our other Prowess creatures, but because they did that, I was sure they would have a Bedlam. Now I can Thought Scour myself. Let's see what we've got. Nothing of importance. I'll play Tarn. I can hold up Snap Mana Leak, I guess, but I think I want to push my advantage a bit because I can. But I will plus on them to prevent it from dying to a bolt, and I'll actually bottom that. Yeah, I don't want to give them card advantage. So there's the worst top deck would be a Bedlam, but basically any other top deck is, I don't care about any other top deck. Now I can brainstorm, putting these 2 things back. I think Misty is a better fetch than Delta right now, and this will find a Triome anyway. So I want to use the worst one for the Triome. So let's do that. Find the Triome. I'm at 4. I don't think I want to tap out really. So let's just, let's brainstorm. a Decay and a Fawn. I think I can put these two back. Because I'm not going to use a Shark. This is not a Shark game. I want to gain 3 just to have some kind of life cushion. I can pass, and now I can hold up Archmage's Charm plus alternative cost Fawn. So I'm really not afraid of anything. Yeah. A blue-red deck. So let's play. Okay, let's make it clearer. 3 Aether Gust and 2 explosives, cutting 2 Fawns, and Spell Snare is average against them, really, I think. So I could just do that. Yeah. So basically, it's Fawn because it doesn't do much. I don't want to Fawn a Bolt. They're much more reliant on the creatures. And, I basically don't want to play too much counter magic. There is an argument to keep Fawn over Mana Leak. Oh, this hand is excellent. I mean, you probably can see the reason why I prefer this deck to other decks, especially to blue-white, which was atrocious to play with. Unfortunately, I cannot find a basic Swamp. Yep, shock myself, pass. That was easy. That was nice. But other than that, I would have found a Watery Grave, because life total is a resource. But I'm going to push. I'm actually going to push here. I'm actually not going to push. For now, let's see if they do something pre-damage. I mean, now they probably won't because I've kind of telegraphed what I want to do. But so I'm going to do this because they are way more incentivized to pump things onto this one, and I want them to pump things onto it. I can play the Tarn actually and see what happens. Because if they play another, let's see how it develops. Because I can still go fetch shock Abrupt Decay off of that. So let's see what they do. I will say no blocks, and actually I will let it hit to see what the reaction is. Okay. I think I want to fetch shock because I want to double spell here. And so what I will do, I will put this on top, and I want to put the more expensive spell on top, obviously. And let's open the. If it resolves, I'll open the. Let's open the game log. Just see what they will do. Puts on the bottom. Okay, they put it on the bottom. Now I can safely untap, play that, and pass. Now this is a gain 3, which is great. Gain 3 or draw. Another Swift Spear, I'm fine with. That's what I'm fine with that, yeah. They go to attacks. I say no blocks. Take 2. I will actually take 2. Yeah, again, playing it slow, but I think I'll find an island just to get some traction, just to get something going. And let's just scour myself. Another cling, that's fine because I can cling for the alternative cost. Now I can decay this one. I'm at 9, which is a healthy life total. And because if I had decayed in combat, they could have used these 2 cards, whatever they are, to make this huge. So I'd rather just take the 1 and play it very slow and play it very safe. So even if they have like a spell piece, they might have an Aether Gust, and they might be considering gusting it on top. And I think they are considering gusting my decay, which would be fine by me, to be honest. Like there is no outcome which I wouldn't be fine with at this point, I presume. Sure, they pass. That's a good one. I think I'll push now because it plays around Spell Pierce, and if they have some kind of other counter spell, it doesn't trigger Revolt, and it gives me an opening to actually find a Triome now. A Sprite Dragon, sure, yeah. So what I will do now actually is Sanctuary, a push on top. Yeah. And now I will make a Shark Typhoon 1/1, which they have to deal with, or just make it grow. And I don't think there's a combination of cards which kill me, so they will dart here. Yep. They could have like a... whatever, doesn't matter, okay. A land is excellent, because now I can hold up Cryptic and push. So I think this game is almost sealed away. I have Cling to gain some life. They've only drawn 3 cards, so they are bound. What most I choose? Counter draw? Yeah. I think I kind of instinctively chose the correct modes. An Uro, that's excellent. Let's play an Uro. Gain 3, go up to 9. I think they could consider conceding at this point. Yep. Pass. Now I can hold up this Cling, not this, because why would I? I can be more efficient with this one, and actually I will, but I will eat their creature, because 1, 2, 3, 4. I will 5. Yeah, let's do that actually. Yeah, I want to go up to up with my life total. Now I can cast an yeah, I can cast an Uro, which is eating push, Thought Scour, Decay, push, Cryptic. Actually, I don't think it matters much, because I'm winning this game in some other way. They can just, or they are gusting it on top. Yeah, thank you very much. 100% on top. Play this tapped, pass. Now, again, they are bound to start drawing lands, which is fine by me, obviously. And I will start eating away their spells, so that if they top deck... okay, doesn't matter. Let's go to game 2. Let's go to match 2. Match 2 of the Skurtai League. Let's high good luck our opponent. They show me Gigantha, which could be who knows what. But Gigantha says, I think, either a I've seen Gigantha as a like in sometimes Tron decks or creature decks. I think this hand is excellent against any and all of them. Yeah, Tron deck. So, oh yeah, okay, it's a green Tron deck. I'm not going to fond them. I wouldn't have fond them up, even if they had played it. It's unfortunate that they play Tron, because as we know, Tron is, you know, a tough matchup for control decks. Now I've got the Spell Snare for a scrying, but again, I wouldn't be shocked if I lost this game, this match. I'm not really prepared for Tron. Boop. And let's find the Breeding Pool. I mean, I don't think it matters, because the second one will find Watery Grave, so, but yeah, let's Spell Snare that. I bet they've got natural Tron, because they always do, but maybe they don't. And now Cling is excellent, because now it's like it's never dead, because I can always, you know, just eat something and draw a card. So I really like this card main deck. Let's play the Delta Go, because if they don't play anything, I mean, even if they don't, I will Cling and Scour probably. So okay, they don't have Tron. A map. I will mana leak a map actually, because they clearly don't have Tron. I dislike doing that in general. I prefer countering the threats rather than this. Actually, maybe yeah. No, because actually they will have so much mana that Khan the following turn would be able to be played through my mana leak. So actually, I might as well cash it in. Okay, Cryptic is good. So now, whether I draw spells or lands, it's a good position. A forest, yep. Chromatic sphere, yep. They're looking for a mine, which is weird that they've played the forest already. Like, they could have just waited. Oh, they missed. They literally missed on Ancient Stirrings. Or misclicked. But that's weird, yeah. Okay, so let's Thought Scour myself here. See what happens here. Okay, cling. Let's cling their... I don't know if it matters. So let's cling their Ancient Stirrings. I really want to hit a land drop, which is that. Yeah, a push is bad. A push is really bad. But it's not like Path would be... I mean, Path is better against Wormcoil specifically, obviously. But yeah. 4 mana, Karn. Yeah, let's get some traction going. Because they don't have that many creatures that I will be afraid of. It's still mostly Planeswalkers. Okay, so now I will Uro, because I can play Uro and still have Fun Pitch card. And I really want to start doing stuff, you know? A push, that's bad. Okay, I will actually cling main phase, just to draw a card, so potentially hit a land like that. And I wanted to do it main phase because it could have been a Triome, for example. Or a fetch which could find the Triome. Oh, yep. They found Tron. So now let's see what they play. If it's like a Wormcoil, a Karn, an Ugin. That's what I want them to play. A World Breaker, that's what I don't want them to play. That's really bad. That's really bad. One of the best ones they could have had. Oh, and Gigantha. Yeah, sure. Sure. Even if I get demolished this game, I don't think it matters much, to be honest, because we don't see out of green Tron, because it's being pushed away by, for example, red Prowess decks. So even if I lose, which I anticipate to, I'm not going to change my sideboard too much. And actually, it's because I don't have any dumping spheres. I mean, I've got the 3 rejections, so that's good, right? A Golos. That's a weird version, isn't it? So this game is basically over. I mean, kind of. Let's see what they find from off of the Golos. Sure, so Mana Lake is basically dead. Oh, unless it isn't. Unless it isn't. Oh, they will play the Gigantha. That's really good for me. I mean, really good as in I can cash in my Mana Lake. That's what really good means here. So I will cash in the Mana Lake. It's good that the threads they're playing are held back by a rejection. So that's fine. Sure, so I will now fetch Shock and play the Uro, which for the time being kind of dominates the battlefield as far as I'm concerned. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the following turn I might actually cast empty pushes just to build up my graveyard. Land. Oh, it's Snapcaster Mage. That's a fine one, yeah. That's a fine one. Especially because it's pitchable to Fawn, so that's one of the reasons why it's good. 7 fixed mana for whatever reason. Oh, sure. I mean, I can't do anything about it. Karn, Golos, Thought Scour. Okay, let them search. I'm basically dead, but let's see if they play Ulamog. They play Emrakul. That's wild. That's wild. Okay, triple rejection for sure. Ashiok is meh. stops very few things, but might be better than something else. Aether Gusts for their stirrings, for their scryings, for their Thragtusks, maybe for their veils, potentially for their. Okay, so let's see what I really want to cut. I want to cut the pushes. I want to cut the cast down. I really dislike Spell Snare. Yeah, let's play it like that. Let's play it like that. So what I really would like to have is like a ceremonious Snapcaster draw. 61 cards, nice. Yeah, Tron player doesn't respond. Yeah, classic. Okay, yeah, absolutely. Sleeper Keeper. Sleeper Keeper, this hand is really good. And I'm actually not really concerned about mana. So I can easily fetch Shock in this matchup because life total isn't the resource that we're playing, that the game revolves around. So opponent, please just a touch faster if you could. Okay, thanks. Let me wait. Okay, just to change the lighting a bit. Yeah, so I will go Breeding Pool, Shock, Scour myself, and just pass, because I'm not going to phone it anyway. A Jace is fine. I want to draw lands. Yup. I will actually play it tapped here. So the reason is that, I mean, that's why I play 25 lands to actually hit lands, but I'm not going to mana leak anything they play here. Right? I'm not going to mana leak a scrying. I want to mana leak their threats. And in case I miss this, I will have 3 mana up, which I wish to have. Because, what is power plant? Oh, a power plant. Ooh, they will be missing a lot this game then. They will be missing a lot. So, and one more thing, if I was playing not Guide Lantern, but for example, you know, Surgical, I could scour them to hit something off of the Surgical. But okay, I've got all the lands in the world, and I know they will miss the Tron land again unless they top deck it, which they did. Nice. Okay, now, okay, yeah, they will use Gigantha, sure. So now I will fetch Shock here and just cycle the Shark. So I know the clock is terrible, but this is the opening for me to actually do something. I like the rejection. Yup. So I will tap out for Jace. This is the turn because I know they don't have another Tron land. Because they played this, so they couldn't have anything other in hand, and I know they found another power plant. So I will I can just plus on them because I don't need anything right now. On the bottom, yeah, let's put it on this bottom. They could have some kind of ancient stirring scrying hand, and I still know they've got this. So let's see what happens. They draw a Chromatic Star. I'm not going to counter it. Because I'm waiting for the threat, and now if I can untap, this is tempting, you know, but it's really tempting actually, and actually I will do it because I've got all the cards here, right? So I don't care about card advantage that much, and I really don't want them to find Tron because it would like enable them to really go off, and I can just Sanctuary, Cryptic on top, Brainstorm with Jace, and just go from there. They will play another power plant, most probably, yeah. So fetch. Sanctuary. Now I've got a Sanctuary lock on them if they keep casting one spell at... No! Just... misclicked. Unless they have like a Surgical and they wanted to use it. Okay, Brainstorm. Okay, I can just put two lands back, doesn't matter. Attack. And there is a chance that this charm is... I don't need to use it even. But yeah. Sure. 5 mana. 5 mana for what? Actually, I will reject it. Because I want to use the charm as a draw spell, I think. But maybe not now, because I will be drawing 2 lands. Actually, I will. Because it will filter... Like, it will get these 2 lands. Now I get a 4th card. And then 6th, 7th, and 8th. So I really look at a lot. So now I can just put back 2 lands. Play this. Attack for 1, which is, again, unfortunate. 1 is not the fastest clock ever, but, you know, I'm doing what I can. Let's see what they draw. And I don't really have a clock yet. I wish I had a Snapcaster Mage. Okay, they miss a land drop completely. So now I will find a Triome. Because it's I don't want to draw a completely tapped land off the top. And I will draw 2 cards to really get going. Should have tapped this, because if I draw a Cling... Oh, that's a good one, yeah. I will be brainstorming, because I want to find a threat. Like an Uro. Uro would also be excellent. Or Snap. So I've got plenty of excellent hits. I don't want the Gusts, actually, with this hand. And I will, instead of scouring them away, I will actually shuffle them away, because I want to scour an Uro into the graveyard. So, yeah, that's 5, a Karn. Let's just use the mana leaks while I can, you know. While they're live. Let's find Breeding Pool. I can find a tap land here, another green zones. Let's just scour myself here. Scour myself. Uro, nope. A Snapcaster. Okay, but it's a Cryptic in hand. And I will cling their Karn to draw a card. A Fawn, sure thing. Okay, so this is good. So now the question is, should I start upticking? Because I've got so many bases covered. And I kind of feel tempted to, you know? To stop upticking. I kind of do, you know, because actually I will, and I can just cling as a draw spell. So let's see what they've got on top. A Worm Coil. On the bottom, no, you can keep that. You can absolutely keep a 6-drop. So I think this is the moment to start topping, because again I've got just so much action, so much permission. They're passing because they don't have a land again, obviously. I don't need to fetch now, actually. Let's just do this. And exile Island, Misty, Tarn, Misty, Delta. Draw a card. Now I can just fetch again. Oh, waiting for, okay. Fetch again. Find an island. Oh yeah, it's fine. I can cling again, and I will. Black, whatever. Delta, Misty, Thought Scour. Draw a card. A cling is just great. Okay, still no Uro or Snapcaster Mages, which is too bad. Again, I'm still plussing. I need this on the bottom, absolutely on the bottom. And now, so I could just bounce this with Cryptic, to ensure they don't do any funny business. But I don't think this is the turn to do so yet. I think I can just wait one more turn. Actually, no. Actually, I will do it now, you know, because there is a possibility that I've got a situation when I can just stop something with Jace, and then I will not need to intervene like that. But at this point, I do want to just make sure they don't hit Tron. And this way, this play does that. So whatever they play, sure, they still don't have Tron. Now I can fetch again. And I can cling again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Draw. A Snapcaster Mage, finally. So what I really actually don't want them to draw is an Ulamog or something with a cast trigger. No, specifically Ulamog actually. Because can't the Grey Creator on top, on the bottom? No, it's fine. It's fine. They can have that. Shock myself in, attack. I'm fine with Khan because I've got a bajillion ways to deal with it. So discard a land. And I'm keeping the Abrupt Decay for something, you know. And they are just passing to the second main phase because they think I might click through, which is, you know, sure. Some people do that. I don't, but they do. They pass. Now I can snap Cryptic to ensure they don't have Tron for the following turn. I think that's a key play here. Return, draw. Boop, 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 boop. Untap. They will have to clean up. They will discard like a worm card probably. Or maybe even not because they an Aegis claim for whatever reason. Top on you. Map. On the bottom, no. Because they can counter it, right? So I'd rather keep it rather than give them opportunity to, you know, to draw something else. I've got again a bajillion ways to deal with that, and I'm both attacking them and killing them. A map, rejection. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, actually, I wanted one Spell Snare instead of one Aether Gust for the scrying, to snipe a scrying, but I think that's fine here. Yeah, if it was a Spell Snare. I don't think I can mulligan this hand though. Because this draws a card, this interacts with you know, maybe something else, you know. Oh, they're passing. I'm happy with that. That's a good one. Scalding Tarn pass. They mulligan down to 5, I can see, which I'm happy with. A forest. A scrying. Sure. So they will find a mine. Now I will find a Watery Grave. To get going, to get clean going. Sylvan scrying, eat it, draw. A land, that's an island for me, thanks. Will I play an island? I probably will, unless I draw like a trophy or something. Yeah, oh actually, yeah, I also have got a trophy in my deck to snipe a Tron land, so that's like another thing. This will be a trio. Gigantha to hand, sure. It is maybe worth considering to play Surgicals instead of Lanterns. It's tough. I think it's tough to actually decide what Graveyard Hate to play. I know I want Ashioks, but I also want some kind of cheaper interaction, because Ashiok is actually very late, played very late. So I will think about, okay, again, they're passing to the second main phase to see if I click through. They've got Tron. I will reject it to Gust a Veil. They don't have a Veil? Sure. Maybe, you know, Surgical because it's like marginally better, and also I get to snipe Tron, maybe. That's a good one. Okay, and yeah, okay, sure. That's a fine one. If they play like an Oblivion Stone. Now if they don't do anything, I can Cling. They can't draw a card. Yeah, I will reject it because I want to have Charm to draw. Gigantha. Most probably. So I will just Gust it. And let's look at the game log to see what they do with it. Probably bottom, but who knows? On the bottom, yeah, I thought so. They're passing. I cling to Dust. I won't cling because I want to have Gust Charm, potentially. But again, I don't have the clock, so. But if they don't do anything, I can cling to draw 2 end step, so that's fine. Three, 5, a go loss. I will counter go loss. I don't think I can not counter go loss. Because they will find a Sanctum of Ugin and it will really wreck me. Or it can potentially wreck me. Sylvan's Crying. Actually, I will take this opportunity to cash in my Aether Gust. And they will most probably put on the bottom. Like, I don't see any, yeah, situation. Okay, they've got 1 card in hand. So, I will now cling. I will cling now. Because I might draw a Jace. Yep. Okay, pass. Now you have to hope they don't top deck anything. Again, too bad I haven't seen an Uro or Snapcaster Mage yet. Yep. It's just obviously 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just see what I draw off the cling. Yep, pass. Okay, okay, we'll keep playing, I guess. We'll keep playing, I guess. I can tap it. Tap draw. A Jace. I can bounce it with Jace and hold up rejection. Could that possibly be a winning line? I don't think I see any other, honestly. Rejection on top. Yes. Because they will exile a land and a Jace, which is not terrible, because it means just I kind of... Yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah, I think that's fine. Do what you get to do? Really? I will absolutely do that. And now, untap with the Jace. Absolutely. Absolutely. Now I get... That was wild. Because now I just get a free activation off of it. That was wild. Okay, Cavern of... Okay, that makes sense, obviously. So now, let's see what we can find. A Shark Typhoon. Okay, Brainstorm. These cards are dead. So it's just like... Shock this in go. So no, I would love to hardcast the Shark Typhoon, but now let's see if they add a color they have, yeah. So we will be thinking later. Cannot be counted. So I will float blue. This resolves. This will get into play. Now I will draw 2 because I need to clean off the top 2. And now I can just do... actually I can cling maybe instead of using the shark because it could be more useful later. 2, I know, 3, 4, I know, 5. I fall on top, yeah. Okay, I will do that. I know they will hit me once and I will be down to 10 cards in my deck. But I think mathematically it still allows me to somehow win. With some cryptics and shark attacks. 6 mana in combat? That's interesting. Yep. Cavern of Souls in Eldrazi is wild. That is a cryptic. Oh. Oh. That is a cryptic, isn't it? That is a cryptic, indeed. So... I will, 1, 2, 3, 4, I will tap all creatures, return my Sanctuary, trigger. I mean, if it's a creature, I don't think... Oh, they will be using the Golos. Sure. Again, can't do anything about it. Nice. Nice, nerd. Ancient Stirrings. I'm absolutely phoning that. And let's get some other attackers too. Attack for 7. But unfortunately, I don't have a way to draw the cryptic off of it, so yeah. Unfortunate, but I think relatively close as far as the match was concerned. Let's see another match. Match 3 of this league. I'm on the play. I'm absolutely keeping this hand. Show chat. Hi, good luck. I like these Uro decks because they have some kind of proactive game plan with them. And now because I'm on the play, I can actually turbo out an Uro. So I think that's something to remember. I will actually lead on the Delta because it can find me a Triome. That's coffee, by the way. I put the mulligan down to 6. Misty Pass. I don't think that changes much. I will still go with this plan. A Cling. That's a nice one. So I will actually go Island Go, and I've got Scour plus Cling. Cling is excellent. Go. I like Cling. Like, there are almost no spots where I'm sad to have drawn a Cling. I might really play 3. And then change my Graveyard Hate in the sideboard with 3 of the main deck. So Sky myself. And I will Cling, eating my, Polluted Delta, because I want to draw a card. A Cryptic, sure. Now, I really don't feel bad about playing this out. I don't think they have a way to kind of punish me. They've played some kind of blue deck, so I don't think there isn't anything, turn 3 that I would be really punished by. Trigger. Okay, opponent not answering. They're fetching now. What? Hallowed Fountain Path? Something? Please path me. Oh, God, yes, thanks. Oh, absolutely. Thank you very much. Play this tapped. Pass. And now they could play a 3 fairy, but I mean, they could, right? But if they don't, they're in a really bad spot. The problem... Ooh! Polluted Delta. Jace the Mind Sculptor. So I will just now... I will just take advantage of the fact that I'm so ahead on mana. And they don't have a 3 fairy. Charm me. Hardcast Fawn. Fair enough. I will just... Oh, actually, I could actually Sanctuary already, but I don't have a need to. So I will just leak here. Now, if they want to Fawn again, they need to have a Fawn and another card, which they don't. I will Brainstorm because I want to find my Fawn for whatever they might have. That's kind of pretty bad. I don't want the push. Pass. I've got Breeding Pool push, so I might draw the Breeding Pool and then Thought Scour the push away. If they have their own Jace, I will have a Trophy, so that's why I like Trophy and all of that. So actually, yeah, let's do what I've just said. Let's scour away the push, which I have. Another Jace, Brainstorm here. I don't want the Jace. I don't want the Sanctuary for now. I will shock this in, pass. Now I've got the Leak and Cryptic with this covering all the Planeswalkers. I love this black removal here. I think it's excellent. A forest. Really a forest. Like what? Shark? Probably a Factor Fiction. Let's actually keep them off of card advantage. I don't want them to get ahead on cards. And if they fact and they flip an Uro, is just additional threat, which doesn't have to be a threat. Which I don't want to be a threat. A Castle Vantress, sure. So now I will, I think, hardcast Cling and target their facts. Land, push. Because they can't snap fact, so that's why I'm doing it. Sure, so I'll Brainstorm again, hope to find a fetch. I can pull this back and put this back. I'd rather have the Jace than a bajillionth land. Pass. They will scry to end step, which is like, I'm happy that they're doing it. Sure, they're spending 5 mana to scry to. A field deck, sure. 3/4 man. What? A Wilderness Reclamation. Sure. I will find an island and I will just counter draw. And now I can just trophy here. And now if they have another land, potentially I can just snap trophy another land. I really like this. I really like this. I think I can just change these into like third cling, another trophy and something. Oh, this. Oh, okay. Okay, let's say it doesn't matter. They're passing, so I'll just cling. I'll cling the land maybe, just in case they've got some kind of weird stuff going on, and I still just don't want to draw a card. They've got 2 cards in hand. Oh, a mana leak now. Let's brainstorm. They're at 14. I will just use the snap to kill them. Let's fetch away the good fetches and just use up the bad one. So what happened this game really was the mana advantage, you know, which they have provided me with. Fetch, Sanctuary, Cryptic on top. Yes. And now I can also cling the Force of Negation, let's say. Getting rid of a Delta, a Mana Leak, a Thought Scour, a Delta, another Thought Scour. I'm never going to flashback a Thought Scour. I mean, I could literally do that now, but I don't think I want to be honest. Actually, I can just snap cling. What? A snap. Sure. Targeting a fawn, yeah. That's nice. That's nice. And they will cast it just to prevent. So basically, they spent 5 mana for me not to draw a card, which I'm absolutely fine with. Actually, I will just go aggro here. Just go snap. Target the cling. Now I will cling their path to draw the Cryptic off the top. Now I will just decay this. I still haven't... What? Path? No problem if they path their own Snapcaster Mage. Fine by me. Brainstorm. Ooh. Ooh. Fetch these 2 away. Hardcast the Typhoon to just really seal the game. Just to seal the game. Yeah, because if I suspect they have a path, and I do suspect they have a path, I don't want to just make 1 creature off of the Typhoon. Pathing me. Absolutely. 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 Thank you very much. Opponent, thank you very much. A Strand. Actually, I will just untap, and though I don't have the guard down, so I will just untap. Plus on you, I guess. On the bottom, no. Play a fetch, pass. Because now I've got all these tools, so, you know. I'm just attacking them from a few different angles. Just the control angle here, this angle here, and this angle here. Castle Vantress Shoal. So, and let's see what they did. I showed the game log. 2 on the bottom. Sanctuary putting Path on top. Please, let's look at the game log. No way they put it on top. Okay, so I just presume my opponent doesn't know how to play Magic. And I will just go... I will go Snap Trophy here. Just to get something going, you know? And really rid them off of a way to get back. I will just close the game. And, you know, I'm ahead on clock as well, which is wild, but that's how slow people play online. I'm literally ahead. The problem is that I shuffled away the path, which I didn't really want to do, but, you know. Another Cryptic, sure, so we can just keep plussing now and just attack them from a lot of angles. On the bottom, no, because now they're being attacked on the ground. I still have this going. I'm keeping the keep ticking up the Jace. No, closing out games isn't that difficult, is it? Especially if a game has such a dynamic. Draw a whatever, plus on you. On the bottom, yes. Let's just bottom all the threats they might have and just counter whatever is necessary. Now the thing is that I can Cryptic End Step just to kill them now. I could just do that. I might just do that. I will. Cryptic Bounce just to kill them now. And just see if they have something. A forest off the top, yep. Stop on my upkeep. 3, 4. What? Return a permanent draw? That's ridiculous. Resolves. That's a wild play to make. Because that's wild. Ridiculous. Okay. Veils, and they are this type of decks. I'll play Aether Gust, and I'll just slide it in here to see, because I'm probably just cutting all the pushes and the cast down. Abrupt Decay seems meh. Spell Snare, I don't know. It's probably fine because they play a Snapcaster Mage. So I'm cutting this. I'm keeping in this. And there is nothing else I want to cut, so I'll just cut an Ashiok. Just have an Ashiok in my deck post board. And let's just see what happens from there. Opponent. I just think our opponent is a beginner, you know? Because, like, I mean, obviously you could say that, you know, oh, they were dead anyway, so they just did whatever. But early, I think, like, you know, topping a path, for example, was, I think, this is one of the things I remember, but I think they have mismanaged the game at certain points. It seems like Uro is barely relevant in these games, to be honest. Didn't have good luck me anyway. See what happens, see what happens, see what happens, let's see what happens, let's see what happens. Clearly mulligan. This hand is not functional. And to be fair, if that hand had an untapped land, it would have been a mulligan as well. Now this hand is absolutely a keep. Now the problem is that it doesn't cast an Archmage's Charm, and I think I will actually bottom a Cryptic here rather than the Charm, because should I still need triple blue in total, right? And I mean, I think that's close, to be honest. I think that's close. But the Charm allows me to be just a bit, just to be a bit proactive-ish. And if I end like Charm, like this way, I've got a turn 2 counter, turn 3 counter, rather than turn 2 gap, turn 4, right? Okay, so let's just use the worst fetch, the worst fetch. And I think, yeah, the worst fetch. Now, I'm insulated against a Teferi now with the Mana Leak. I really like Mana Leak. I'm not playing a Deprive, because I think Deprive is not a turn 2 interaction spell, and I want turn 2 interaction. Growth Spiral resolves. Yeah, yeah, absolutely resolves. And just see if they slam a Reclamation. They don't. I'm not cracking my fetch. I don't want my guard down. Let's just play Delta Pass. See what they do. They'll just probably fact end step, which I will have to allow, but I will at least take the opportunity to double fetch shock, I think, just to have mana up while they have mana down. Actually, I can just have a second Bloom Pool. Yeah, resolve, I guess. Unfortunately, but I think it resolves. Yeah, sure. Oh, they took 3 lands. Fine by me. Fine by me. Now they have some kind of mana advantage. Teferi? No. What's that? Mana Leak. Now, I've got a Spell Snare, they have a Veil. That's very much too bad. No real way to play around that. They had Veil and I didn't. And they actually go over me, like over the top, so it might be problematic to win in general. Oh yeah, obviously play that. This doesn't fetch. Idiot. Yeah. So let's just cycle at a Shark for max. Like, it's not problematic, it's just annoying, to be honest. It's not problematic. Yeah. Play the fetch. Attack. So this Ashiok didn't do that much, really. A Growth Spiral. Normally I would have Spell Snared, but I don't have any other way to deal with that, because I have only one counterspell up. So I need to prioritize having this one counterspell up. Sure, yeah. What, Sanctuary put fact on top, I'd presume? Veil of Summer on top. That's very unfortunate. Let's just play the next one. Too bad I don't have like disputes. I still don't think I want decays. I don't think I want decays. I might though. I could cut an Uro then. Yep. And with this hand, actually, I will go with an aggressive turn to Snapcaster Mage. I think this is the hand to do that with. Yeah, and this is the matchup to do that in, because they go over me, I believe, and like with no disputes. Yeah, I will rethink the sideboard. It's also possible that I don't need the explosives with so many. Yeah, I have to rethink that. In general, just a few slots, you know. But I think I do want to rethink some slots. Yeah. Land of the top. A Veil of the top. That's not a land of the top. Okay, pass. Yeah. And I don't think I want to wait until turn 3 with the snaps, because that's a key turn, I think. And again, this game does not revolve around cards. Like, no, if it does, then I will be losing. So I don't want it. I don't want it to revolve around cards. That's my point. Oh, a land. Because no, I'm not really picky. That's fine. I'm just attacking in. Okay, too bad I don't have a dispute or a mana leak or a fawn. Let's see what they do turn 3. They have a very mopey draw. They will just pass. I'm really happy that they just pass. Because now I can just cling their land. Maybe not. Let's leave cling. Let's just scour myself. Oh, not like that. Now I can't cling. Okay, sure. Well, guys, land, attack. And now this turn I will go Snap Scour plus Veil. And just, you know, attack them into the ground. Because I think that's how I'm winning this game. Growth Spiral. Resolves, yeah, sure. Field of the Dead. Doesn't matter. As of now. It doesn't. Because it requires, you know, 3 more turns. By which point I'm planning to actually take over the game. So, Snapcaster Mage. And we'll see if this plan succeeds. It might not, but supposing it does, I'd be very happy. And then if they path me, I'm also fine because I will have mana advantage. Yeah. Scour me. Holding up Veil still. Okay, untap. Yeah, Forest attacks. And I'm not going to tap out for Jace because I want them to make a move. Well, I want them to make a move. So I will play the Jace after they have made a move. Artifiction. I think I can just Scour myself in response. I will let it resolve and just keep the leak for... Okay, so I will just do... Let's do this and see what they do. Okay, so they took the 2 lands. Upkeep. I will cling Uro. Okay, they may continue. Now I've got Mana Leak Veil. Sure, Uro from hand. So there's another problem with aggro snap against these band decks. But I will just untap with Jace now, hopefully. Okay, they play this. Oh god. Yeah. I think they will just hardcast Uro. Yep. Yeah, as I said, they really go over me. And... yeah. Okay, worked. So I'm happy it worked. I think okay, I'm just going no, okay, right. Play the land and play Jace, I think. Fail. Okay. I think I will just... Oh, okay, I don't have any... Oh, God, I forgot. Okay, so just brainstorm now. And they really go about... Like, just this... In 3-color decks, playing a field is just so... I mean, a 1-off is... Maybe not. Maybe a 1-off is actually pretty fine. You've got this edge in the mirror match. Escape another Uro, that's fine-ish. But yeah, basically lost this game because they've got this build which really goes over the top. Yeah. 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 They will attack Jace. I can actually just not block one of them. So I won't. So how am I winning this game realistically? Let's escape my own Uro. Could have played the land to at least fawn. Okay, now trigger, put land into play, doesn't go away. Brainstorm, I think. I don't have any sanctuaries left. I can put these 2 back, play a land, and just pass, I think. In response, I will gust their Uro so that they have to shuffle it away. or wherever they put it. I don't have a Veil up. Hard. Oh, alternative cost Fawn. Sure. A Sanctuary. Put Facts on top, I presume. Facts on top, yeah. So now we will see how they attack. Fact to Fiction. Let's stifle their development. What's the last card? Oh, please don't. Oh no. Oh god. Counter tap. Yeah, you've got this, you've got this. Let's play another match. Match 4, let's play match 4. I will keep it on the back of the push. Obviously, some kind of combo deck, I'm screwed, but Flooded Strand Go isn't. Oh, another land. Oh, stinky, stinky, stinky. Stinky, stinky, stinky. Hello, Fountain. Probably some band of blue-white. Which in itself isn't at all annoying. What's annoying is that the fairy, obviously. And, you know, knowing life, they will just jam it. Knowing, I probably should have led on this, because that's a Sanctuary. Opt, yeah. I'm really happy I play Cling to Dust and not an Opt. They're passing. I don't think I'm fetching end step actually. No reason to. Oh, another land. Yay. Yay. I mean, no. I play 25, so I guess, but... A Frantic, yep. So it's this build. So another super long match, probably. Kind of misplaying against like humans and stuff. You know, the blue-red prowess, you know, humans, burn. I kind of misplaying against burn. And I'm not saying it because I have a good matchup or something, but just kind of... I like the axis on which these games are played compared to these games. Which is like, float blue, I guess. Resolves. Find an island. I don't know why they would do that. I really don't know why they would just spew the lands in such a way, rather than to wait and see if I play something as like Creeping Tar Pit or something. That's why I don't play Field Over. I think it's very lackluster. It's like a Cling to Dust, please, a Cling to Dust, or another land. Yep. Turn 5, haven't drawn a spell yet. Frantic. Draw 2, sure. The clocks should probably be shorter than what they are. I don't know how my opponent is just down 2 minutes already. How long does it take to click frantic? Just play tapped, I guess. If they have a shark. I kind of hope they have a shark, to be honest. Yep, a shark. Yep. But I will actually kill the shark on their turn to incentivize them to counter the push. Counter draw. Because I have to. I could have let them push actually here. Logic not. I will respond with the push here. And now I will exile the Logic Knot, exiling Cryptic. Now if they have a main deck Spell Pierce, that would be bad. Okay, a snap, okay. Sanctuary, probably Charm on top. Yeah, I will just jam it. That's my best way to actually win this game. Okay, let's just play another game. Let's just speed it up, you know. I'll just play 3 Veils because I certainly don't want the 4 pushes and the cast down. 2 Veils, I know, 2 Ashioks, and just call it a day. Really wish I had this one. I don't think I want to play to like the percentile of an out. I don't think I want to. No, this league is getting long anyway, so you know. Let's actually take this one off. Oh, it's kind of getting warmish. I'll keep, I guess. It's like medium, but like if they have so much, you know, card advantage, I can just go now, Scour, Jam. I'll play Tarn now to play the Scour, and I can turn to Sanctuary and turn to turn 3 untapped land. This will be a breeding pool because I've got more important green spells in my deck, such as Veil of Summer, right? Oh, yeah. Sure, so now I will just leave the Sanctuary there. So they cannot have a logic node here. So I will just find the Triome for for the most functional mana base possible. And I could Snap Scour, but I think I'll just jam. Another breeding pool. Like this mills 20, this mills 20. It's a plan, and they don't have white, so it would turn off their fetches. Sure, Mana Leak, yeah. And now they will go probably white Source Teferi, I will go Jace, they will go Fawn, and I will lose. But this way we'll just go to the 5th match easily. Oh, opting main phase, so they might not have a land. Hallowed Fountain. Now, I think oh. Does it change anything? Target Spell Snare. I think it... Okay, so I think it does in the way that I will just end step Scour, and then I will tap out. Yeah. And that actually, when I think about it, that might be one of my, one of my few last videos, non-stream videos. Yeah. Opt is a terrible cantrip. I think so, yeah. Okay, they're passing. I'll just do as I said I would. There is also a minuscule chance that I just draw a Veil, Thought Scour. Scour myself. A Cling to Dust, that's nice. Path me, path me, path me. Tatara, path me, tatara, path me. Jasmine. My name is Jasmine, hello. Cheers. Okay, go to attacks. I think I will tap out for a Jace here. An Ashiok. I want to keep hitting my land drops, and I'm missing a land drop already. Let's just play Jace. Okay, logic no. Sure. So I'll just pass. Now I will fawn anything they might play. An inventory, sure. Now they're passing. Sweet, 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 sweet Jesus. Ashiok holding up a Veil, and with alternative fawn, alternative cost fawn. I don't think my opponent can. I mean, no, they are on 3 lands. I'm on 4, so like, okay, sure. Let's just play swiftly. Play swiftly. I think I'm cute. I know I'm sexy. I've got the looks. The drives the girls wild. I've got the moves. You really move them. Ice and chills. Up and down their spies. I'm just a sexy boy. I think I'll bottom Jace here. Because I want these cheaper threats, and this kind of can pull me ahead. These effects are very important in this matchup, so I could have bottomed a Scour. Oh, that's excellent. Okay, that's an excellent draw. But yeah, there was a debate between a Thought Scour and a Jace, I think, and I just bottomed the more expensive spell, especially in a hand with just 2 lands. Yeah. An opt, sure. Yeah, we'll talk through the deck changes after the last match on the bottom. Okay, I could scour them, but no. Show game log on top. Okay, so they really like keeping 1-landers, don't they? They really do. Okay, scour myself. That's excellent. Yeah, excellent draws. I'm really excited about this deck. I really am. Like, you know, if you're watching these games closely, I think this deck has a lot going on, you know, for it. Yeah, pass. Draw 1. Oh, a Shark Typhoon, sure. Yeah, I'll play this deck. I think it's very, very clunky. Now they draw and draw. I bet they hit a land, unless they miss, obviously. They miss, apparently. So I could Archmage's Charm, but I'm not going to, just because they're cleaning up or clean upping. So I'd rather them discard something. Pass again. Now I've got double mana leak. Because I gain virtual card advantage, basically, by doing that, you know? Because I keep drawing something and they don't. Okay, so now, actually, I will draw 2. And then if I need a Veil, I will just fetch this and find a Veil. Just draw 2. I'm not going to crack this as of now, I think. Yeah, let's just pass again. You know, I've got a double pair, so most probably my poker hand is better than theirs. They're fetching, so that's interesting. They apparently don't. They want to thin out their deck, or they want to go Snapcaster, and I will mana leak the hell out of a Snapcaster. They're passing. So I will just obviously classic. I will shock with a Watery Grave. I'll just mana leak it. Again, they passed the classic trick to pass until the second main phase, to see if I maybe click through the turn, which is, you know, different strokes for different folks. I'm going to put the charm on top. You know, to be fair, you know, as we've got this screw beats flat thing, I don't think that's completely untrue, and so I have to still be careful. Maybe I will just keep this, because, you know, like I mean, unless they, as long as they, what? God, as long as they keep casting, you know, 2 things a turn, 1 thing a turn, I'm perfectly fine. Okay, draw 2, and they've got terrible mana right now. So I hope they have a counter spell, to be honest, because they can just double Veil. So as previously, I will just untap, and on my upkeep, I will do it. And again, the reasoning is I want to have the most mana available. Yeah, I will. Oh yeah, let's. Charm on top. Yes. draw. I can just play a forest. I think I can just play. I can just play one. So if I play one Uro like that, I still have got Charm plus Veil, and I put this in, so I'll have double Veil. And if they counter now, I will Veil immediately, and then put the forest in and Veil. So I think I'm in a fine position. Triggers. Triggered, always sealed, always sealed. Yeah, put the forest into play, yeah. I could escape now, but I think that's risky. That's just asking to lose because they just path, and I'm not happy. So let's see what they do there. I will 100% end step charm. If they had 8 cards, I wouldn't, but now I will. Just draw 2, hold up double veil, drink some coffee. Please counter. And mana leak. Boo! 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 Oh, a Shark Typhoon. A Shark Typhoon. Okay, draw in 2 more now. You're an Oxstar. That's like no, not the best, to be honest. Okay, I think we can just shock this in and just escape an Uro. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a Scour 5. Let's see what happens. Let's put the land in. Yeah, sure. Pass. A pass? Yeah, I think I will. Yeah, I think I will pass. Sure. Then next turn, I think I can just hard cast a Shark Typhoon, maybe. Let's see what happens. This turn. They hard cast the Jace. Okay, let's just do that. Nothing spectacular. Whoa. Okay. We managed. So let's play for that sweet 3-2. Last match. Return to Dust is our opponent. Let's high good luck them. Look at this excellent hand, which is a Sniper Keeper, because it has got something on 1, on 2, on 2, on 4, or something on 1, on 2, then on 3, the other one, and then on 4. So yeah, absolutely excellent. Absolutely excellent. Obviously, I wish to play against a creature deck because that's what this deck is geared towards. 5 cards, Windswept Heath, most probably something I really want to play against. But we will see in practice. Hey now. Oh, probably coffee has kicked in. Temple Garden, yep. Windswept Heath, crack, sure. Like a Druid maybe. A Stoneforge Mystic, sure. I don't think I care about Stoneforge Mystic. Sort of Fire and Ice. Okay. So if that's the case, okay, let's scour myself to see what happens. I think because I could just decay it, or I could just decay the sword, and I think I like it a bit more. But actually I've got so many cards in hand, I'd rather do this and make them tap out for the sword. Because I've got so many cards, I'll just pitch Fawn to Fawn, because Fawn is probably deadish anyways. I think I like that, yeah. A Scavenging Ooze, sure. Pass. Now I can just safely Fawn, actually, so that's even better for me. So it's some kind of banned creatures, which is fine because all my removal is alive and my Aether Gusts are alive. They just go to attacks, they attack in. I'm happy about them attacking in. I will just scour myself again. Oh, that's a good draw. And I hope they cock out because I've got a phone. Yep. 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 And I really want to hit like untapped blue. That would be like the best thing here. Untapped blue. Ding 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 ding. Bet Island. Bet Island, the best untapped blue there is. Because now I can just proactively do this. Oh, I'm absolutely phoning it. Hardcast phoning. Pass. Sure. This is rid of. Pass. I've got Snapcast down should I need to. I hope they pass. They don't have to pass, but they could pass. No, tap 4 untap. So I will draw 2 and hope they Coco, because again, I actually hope they Coco on their turn. That's like much better for me. Oh, a Cling to Dust. Yeah, let's cling it with Swift Heath. Just draw a card, you know. Untap. Pass. So I'm just grinding them out. And Uro. Yeah. Let's see how they stack the triggers. Okay, they stack them correctly. Okay. Okay. Noble Hierarch resolves. So now I will just eat their Uro. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 5. Let's just get rid of it. Untap. Oh, Cling to Dust. Oh my god. Pass. I've got like double mana leak fawn, so happy about that. Actually, I could take the Hierarch, but I don't think that's any good, to be honest. I can actually Snap Charm. So that's what I will do actually. To just have a creature on the board to block with and pull ahead and be mana efficient. Target player draws 2. I am the target player. Yep. Untap. Yes. Yes. Thanks. Yes. Push. Untap. No, I'll just pass because I don't have I want to have a hard counter up for whatever they might have. Yep. Okay, it's kind of a non-game here. I will draw 2 because I want to keep hitting land drops and this wants lands. Okay, just scare myself. Just scare myself again. Uro. Triggers. Always sealed. To do. Put this in. Put this in. Pass. Again, I'm asking myself the question. I'm saying to myself, I'm super ahead. How do I possibly lose? And that's, you know, hard casting Jace into them playing I don't know what. But there is like no reason not to play around whatever that is. So I will. Triome. Island. Untap. Uro. I think that's a better stabilizer than Jace the Mind Sculptor. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a Thought Scour. Trigger, yeah, put it in. Trigger, target, a Cryptic, I guess. Put the Cryptic on top, yeah. Pass. Clean up a mana leak, because at this point it's just bad. Yeah, they couldn't. They just Veil, Gust, explosives. And I will cut triple Fawn and double Mana Leak. Again, cutting counter magic against such decks is most probably what you want to be doing. Okay, let's just get so these last drips of coffee here. I think that's a keep, because if I hit a Black Source, I'm never dying to anything, and if I don't hit a Black Source, I still have got this into this. Utopia Sprawl. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, interesting. I think I'm passing just to cycle the Scour, and I've got the Gust for potentially something. Yep. I'm curious what their deck's doing, because I don't know. Okay, double land, Jace to the hand. I'll just pass again, just holding up the Gust. Because I really don't know what they could possibly have. A Noble Hierarch, yeah. Yeah. What's their deck? Sure, I'll just untap. Have I told you that I really love explosives? I think I have. I think I have. Oh, I'm not sorry for that EE then. That's obnoxious. I'm not sorry for that EE. No way I'm sorry for that EE. I do want to hold up the Gust. I mean, they still had a lot of mana, but they're not doing anything with that mana. But like, I'm trying to play real safe, because I have no idea in the world what they could be doing. But if I had I hit this. So I'm actually passing again, because now I can draw off the Cling, and then I can set up Uro Gust. But what is the deck doing? Like, it plays Stoneforge Mystic. Yeah, I got that. I've got that. But like, outside of that, what does it do, you know? A Batterskull. Sure. Couldn't care less. Like, I couldn't possibly care less about that. By which I mean I will just draw. I will actually draw. So now I will just slam Jace. They could have some counter magic, but push this. I don't want to give them priority, I guess. I've played the land. Let's just plus on them. Not putting it on the bottom. Let's just push this, so that they have to tap out for the. Sure, we've got this. Now I can just trophy the skull. Good luck upon it. Second Stoneforge, yeah. So now I will just forget about the Stoneforges, and I will just get rid of the. Really? Because they could have just played it and attack. That's wild. Let's brainstorm. Oh. That's bad. I mean, bad. Quote unquote bad. Because, like, tapped Temple Garden, I presume, or untapped Temple Garden. Sure. Trigger. Now I will trophy this. Oh! Let's gust us Assassin's Trophy, I guess. That was terrible. Sorry. I'm really trying my best to lose this game, I guess. Terrible play on my part, I'm sorry. Okay, now we'll just put the sword in, equip, attack, and let's just hope they don't have a veil. They will most probably attack me, which is understandable. I say no blocks. Now let's just push it. Sure. It's still not that bad, to be honest. Let's see what they follow it up with. Sure. So let's brainstorm here. Let's put Mana Leak and Uro on top. Let's trophy this immediately. And let's pass. What? What in the world? Okay, I'll just do this to myself. Let's see what I flip. But that's just, yeah. What is their deck doing? So no Feast and Famine. Or Vomit. But I actually don't think I care that much. It's fine. Yeah, they hit me. Sure. Trigger. I'll discard a Thought Scour. They untap, that's fine. I will gust the Uro. Another Khan. Yeah, I guess. What's going on? Talmud's Crypt. Yeah. Yeah. Now an Uro, which I will gust, and let's open the no, ignore chat. I want to not ignore chat. Show chat. I mean, show game log. That's what I'm interested in. Because I want to see what they do with that Uro. Probably on top, I presume. Yeah. Brainstorm. Okay. I can now tap draw and Gust their Uro. Yeah, let's see what they do. A Pithing Needle. I'll just find an island and I will just tap draw. And I'm fine with them casting a needle. Like, I know they will, but I've got the Cryptic to bounce it potentially. Yep. The biggest problem is that I can't overpower them now. Yeah, here's my Sculptor. Now Uro, which resolves. I want to Gust the second half because I don't want them to have it escaped. This half is whatever. Now this double veil was a beating, but Gust. They can't veil it, kind of. They put it on top. Okay. So this is the situation. Okay, pass. Yes. Can I possibly win this game? Mathematically, maybe. Mathematically, maybe. So let's just play the snap. Targeting Cryptic. I will tap draw. So what really, like, I was too confident in this game, certainly, but also I really didn't know what they were doing. Like, I really didn't, and that's, you know, problematic. What now? Oh, yeah, sure. They will put the Battle Skull in. I mean, the point is that everything will be tapped on their part, so that's what I really want to have accomplished. Cast down. That's a good one. What else? I hope they will re-equip, and that's it. Yeah. Their deck seems weird and like average, but okay, fair enough. A land. Okay, let's just do this. Kill the Khan off. And I'm not dead yet. Because I can jump here. So yeah, we're playing. I don't think that's a good attack. I mean, whatever actually, because they know I need to jump. So, but actually, they've got a 3-point here. They can almost. Oh, they will. God! They are really doing it. That second game was wild. Okay. But I don't think I'm changing anything. Maybe Fawns? But what would I cut? I think it's fine. I could cut Clings, actually. Now thinking about it, but it's obviously too late. Okay, Sniper Keeper. That was a very bizarre game. That was a supremely bizarre game. Especially bizarre game to lose. But so that would be a Triome, I think. Just a Triome. Unless they play a Hierarch. I think it's a Triome turn. I think I will have to rewatch this match. I think I played poorly. Like the second game, like I don't think it should have slipped away so easily like it did. Okay, blue, white. Oh, and the one lander. Okay, okay. So what now? One-time explosives. Okay, Thought Scour again. Oh, already. That's why I love Thought Scour, because I can literally escape on the 4th turn. So I'm not taking control of that because it doesn't make me use it. Let's say. Sure. Yeah. Oh, they're really missing. Okay, end step I will draw 2. I think untap. Oh, that's ugly. Let's just do that. Pass. Let's flood into screw. Perfect. I mean, you know. What am I supposed to say? Push it. Play that. Cryptic on top. Yes. And let's just play a new row. Green, green, blue, blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I knew I had a cryptic there, yeah. Pass. Now if they play like these sprawls, I've got the EE. Sure. Perfectly fine with that. Because now I can just play Jace the Mind Sculptor. Just brainstorm, I guess. And I can shuffle away the Scour. And a removal spell, I guess. They drew the 3rd land. Yeah, let's just not get cocky, okay? Let's just not get cocky here. Because I could just, you know, unintentionally lose this game out of nowhere, which I really don't want to happen. So let's just focus up. Let's just focus up and just seal the deal here. Let's just eat this Uro. So it's got rid of. Okay. So there is that. Untap. Let's just plus on them, actually. And let's just, on the bottom, yes. I don't think, I just don't want them to keep drawing lands, you know? And I'll just win the game from there. Okay, they did draw a land. Now I can just counter draw. Let's just counter draw. You know. Yeah, let's untap. Scour myself. Yeah. Plus on them. On the bottom, no, actually, let's just now have them draw lands. Or maybe I shouldn't have counted that one. Yeah, let's because this spell doesn't affect the game, you know. So let's just let them use it. 4th land, yeah, land, yeah. Now I can just Sanctuary 4/4, yeah, Cryptic on top again. Yeah, I can just cling them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, yeah. Let's just really focus up. because I really don't want to lose this game, like for some trivial reason. Plus on them. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Okay, I don't want to I don't want to have Cryptic down, so I'll just discard a push here, I think. Like they have to get rid of the Jace, so that's the threat there. Spell Snare. Yeah, resolves. Because again, that's not the threat. I shouldn't have counted the first one anyway. Okay, I untapped already. Okay. Plus on them. No. I don't have mana for Cryptic anyway, so I might as well play an EE on 1. And an EE on 2. Pass. Yeah. A Teferi. I will counter draw. Okay, a Karn. Which will find a needle for the Jace, which I will decay. Or, no. I will trophy the Karn. Oh, they're not playing it. Okay, so let's just trophy the Karn. Oh no! Oh no, it's fine, yeah. Let's just trophy the Karn. Now use the Jace on them. No. Pass. They will fetch because they don't want that whatever's on top. They will play the needle, which I don't care about because I've got rid of that. That's what that takes care of the needle. I don't care about the Stoneforge. So again, priority like this. I just need to untap with the Jace, so I don't care what they take. But it's cool. Sure. Needle resolves. And I can also just pop these end steps, so like... And actually I will just untap, I think. Because, why not? I will just untap. I will now pop the EE on 1. Now I will exile and I will just target them. And we got the 3-2. Okay, so let's just wrap it up. Let's wrap it up. Okay, let's go to the wrap up section. I really like this deck. I really like this deck. And actually I think I still believe these are the flex slots, and I think I could see this being a second trophy. I could see Spell Snare being a third cling. And I don't know what to do with the Shark Typhoon yet. Could be a third charm, maybe some kind of flexible answer, but I don't think that Typhoon. I could be a third Jace or the 5/5 mana Ashiok maybe, but I really like the sleekness of this deck, and the sideboard I think also needs a bit of reworking, because I think if I need a third cling here, I think I could just ease on the hate here a bit. So I will be thinking about this. And this, I will be working on this deck, okay? So please wait, and you will be updated by that. And so far, please remember, comment, like, share, sub if you haven't already, and please remember, hold my hand. Let's pass the turn together, and see you next time. Cheers.